What's up, guys, and welcome to the first episode of Europa Universalis 4 EU4. I guess this is technically a let's play, but it's not. I don't know. Sort of a let's play, let's learn. I don't know. If you listen to the prologue, then you know sort of the overall game plan of what I'm going to attempt here. If you haven't, I'm going to be playing as England for the first time. I am quite new to this game. I only have about 25 hours on Steam. And probably, I don't know, somewhere in 8 to 10 hours of tutorial watching, etc. But I haven't watched anything on England. I've only played as some lesser nations, just to get the mechanics, just to be able to be competent enough to press the record button, honestly. I'm playing with the 1.19 beta patch, the Denmark patch, so let's go ahead and jump right in. We are going to be playing as England, and we'll take a closer look at that when the game fires up. First of all, let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful map Paradox is designed. It's gorgeous. As you can see, starting date is November 11th, 1444, back in the 15th century. And yeah, look at our king. There's a lot of historically accurate characters in this game, and apparently King Henry the Sixth of House Lancaster is a shit leader. 0, 0, 0, 0. He has a minus 25% chance of creating an heir. He's indulgent. He hurts our trade. Minus 10% trade efficiency. God, what a piece of shit. Right now we're focusing on Diplo because he's so bad. I'm actually going to take that off. I'd rather just have it be well-rounded. I'm going to apologize beforehand on how quickly I'm going to attempt to rush through this first episode, and that's only because there's so much to do before you actually make your opening moves, or before you actually unpause the game for the first time. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Let's not waste a lot of time. Right here we can see we got Looming Disaster. War of the Roses is at 5%. Can be stopped by, it's because we don't have an heir or Regency Council, less part of a union. It's jumping by 2.5 each month. Our stability is less than 0. Awesome. It's because our king sucks. He's terrible, so the nobles are not happy. There's nothing we can do about that right now. That's just going to keep ticking up. Let's go ahead and take a look at our diplomacy here and pick some rivals. Okay, Scotland hates us. Burgundy hates us. France, of course, hates us. That's absolutely fine. Scotland is being guaranteed by France. That just essentially means that if I attempt to invade, France will intervene and join their side in any sort of war that breaks out. France is allied with Provence down here. That's fine. Burgundy. Burgundy is allied with Brittany. And has got itself a little... Oh, okay. Nevers is a vassal. It's got a personal union with Brabant, Flanders, and Holland. So Burgundy is actually not too bad. They're kind of powerful. They got some good trade centers going on up here. They're making some money. And what was the other one? Okay, so they hate France. They're rivaling France. Okay. They're rivaling Austria. And they're rivaling us. See you, Austria. Austria is rivaling Burgundy and hates France and Burgundy. Okay. That's a potential ally. So let's go ahead and go with... we're definitely going to pick Scotland because we're going to want to consolidate our island. We're going to pick France because it's fucking France. And Burgundy because, well, because. Let's actually, you know what? Let's stick with the, yeah, let's do these real quick. So when you have a rival, you can, there's lots of diplomatic options to do. First thing you want to do is let's get our embargoes going on all of our rivals. That'll give us some free power projection from doing that, I believe. France and Burgundy. Okay, let's stick with the diplomacy for a little bit here. So we found out an interesting thing that Austria hates both Burgundy and France. So do we. And I believe, yes, Austria is quite powerful. Austria is the imperial authority in the Holy Roman Empire. Frederick III is the emperor. Let's go to our... That's not it. Let's take a look at the HRE. All this is the HRE. These are claims that the HRE has. So, very powerful entity in the game right now. Also very powerful, Poland and Lithuania. Poland and Lithuania can actually have a historical event take place where they form a personal union and just become a giant blob. So we want to keep an eye on that. But let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't do it yet because we did those embargoes. After we untick, we'll wait for these guys to come back and then set up our some more diplomacy options. So let's move along. We have free advisor slots. We're going to need these because our leader is so terrible. National unrest -2. He's a level 1. That's all we can really afford right now anyway. So we're going to pick him. We only have one choice here. Morale of navies. Not a good roll. Would have rather got trade efficiency. That sucks, but whatever. Advisor 2 +1s. We can have land force limit modifier or land maintenance modifier. Grand Captain, top. This looks like land force limit and land maintenance. God, I'm not 100% sure of the difference between those two right off the top of my head right now. I'm just gonna go with this one. You can build, yep. Thanks. Disputed successions. We don't really need to worry about this right now, but basically this is a list of all the nations that do not have an heir, that also have lower prestige than us. You can do some diplomatic things where you can attempt to claim the throne of a nation or kingdom, whatever that does not have an heir. But you can get involved in succession wars that way. But I'm not really going to worry about that right now. Let's pick our first mission. Prestige 50, hit prestige 50. We're at 11. Get the Pope's opinion of us up to 100, or reclaim Armagnac. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah. We're not going to be playing around with France right now. So we'll probably... One of these will be easier to get sooner. Probably this one. And nothing wrong with having some papal influence. Might as well get the Pope on our side. No debate in Parliament. Parliament, too few seats in Parliament. Okay. Let's grant... We need to grant a seat. Let's go ahead and throw Essex in the mix there. Local manpower, local sailors, mounted power. Okay. Why not? Sounds good. And let's get our first debate going. What do we want to do? Monthly autonomy change. Don't care. Expand the Navy. Don't care about it right now. Because it's not going to kick in for... Debates take like 5 years, I think. Expand the Army. Recruitment time, regiment costs. Lightship costs, embargo efficiency, privateer efficiency. Ooh. Visor costs. I think actually that I might actually do expand the Navy, and when that kicks in, start building ships. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that one. Let's take a look. We got a 60% chance to win. Kent and Oxfordshire are backing this issue. Lose 10 prestige. Bribe. Perfect. 90% chance. So we're bribing Lancashire to see it our way. So I think that's probably 90% chance. That's pretty good. What's this? Nah, we ain't doing that. National decisions. National unrest. Missionary strength +1. Not worth it, to be honest with you. Don't want the unrest. Okay, let's take a look at our military. Again, I apologize for speeding along here. It'll slow down much more in the following parts, but there's just so much crap to get through at the very beginning of the game. We have 26,000 troops right now. Let's go ahead and let's see, 26. $28. Okay. Let's get these guys going over here. Richard Plana. Wow, England starts out with a free general, and he is actually quite good. He's a 243. That's a 9, which is pretty average, but he's got a 4 shock, which is one of the stronger categories to have. So that's pretty awesome. We're not going to sign him just yet. We don't want him to accidentally die for no reason. What do we got for ships? 7 heavies, 10 lights, 18 transports. Let's go ahead and bust these off. Do we need 18 transports right now? Probably not, but oh well. I was thinking about saving some money, but let's rename that to the transport fleet. I just like doing this at the beginning. Just so we, I'm gonna go ahead and get them ready. Let's get them over there. Our heavy ships are not needed right now, so they can be mothballed. Mothball reduces their upkeep. I'll be doing a bunch of economic stuff here right after this, right after I sort these guys out. the light ships are our trade fleet, and we are going to send them on a mission to protect our trade interests in the English Channel. That was a trade map. Very brief explanation of this. All of these are trade nodes. As you can see, some have trade coming in and trade going out. There's values assigned to the amount of trade in the node itself, who has the percentage control of the trade. For example, in North Sea, we wield 50.35, which is 19% of the total trade there. And down here in the English Channel, we have 55% total power. This is worth a lot more than this one. There's a reason for that, because you can see how there's no arrows going out. This is called an end node. There's several end nodes in the game. You're going to have down here by Venice and Genoa. Yep. So these are controlling these, and having a large percentage in those is worth a lot of money. So we want to protect that. That's why we're sending out our light ships to do to protect the trade in that node. We've already got merchants. It looks like they already assigned our merchants. So in this particular case, we're pushing trade up from Champagne, out of France, up towards the English Channel, where we can collect more of it. And we're pushing down from the North Sea one to look at Lubbock. We could be making more money over there. Can we do 2.3? Can we do this? I'm actually going to try and push from Denmark over here. It's not actually Denmark. But from the... It's not Holland either. Anyway, from this area right here, Lubeck. That's just a zone. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. We're going to try and push trade from there. He'll get there in 6 days. Over to the English Channel. What else? Economy. Let's take a look at the economy. Right now we're making 4 ducats per month, approximately. Alright. We're going to drop our army maintenance down to nothing, because we're not currently in a war. We're going to keep our fleet maintenance up, though. We need to keep our trade ships up at peak efficiency. So just dropping the army maintenance. We're now making 8.86 ducats a month, so that's good. That's an improvement. Let's try to improve on that even more. We've got forts down here. Looks like we only got one there. Got our capital fort. Got a fort in Normandy and Calais. I'm actually going to leave. I'm not going to dismantle any of these forts. I am just going to mothball all the forts. This has 2 effects. Our fort maintenance has dropped in half, but if you click on you can see there's 0 garrison in that fort now. So level 2 fort will have 2,000 men usually, so those men are just gone, and it takes a while to repopulate those forts when you try to bring them up to full strength. Is that everything? What are we making now? 11.36. Okay, that's good. Doing pretty good with the trade. We got our embargoes up. Let's go ahead and untick the pause button here. Oh god. Okay, Austria, Austrian-Hungary, Austrian Florence, Austrian Ferrara, Castile has allied with Navarra. It's right here. Not a bad plan. Desmond and Ulster. Sligo, Ulster, also with clan require. Okay. So, an alliance from Leinster. I don't think so. So, let's get our diplomats back. Come on. Let's get them all back before we pause. Alright. So we just had a bunch of flurries going on here. We had Austria allying themselves with Hungary and a couple other places. Castile and Navarra, and a bunch of these Irish single province miners are allying up. I'm actually going to... Can I get him right off the bat? Yeah. Let's do it. I want to ally with Ulster. It's one of the first places I'm probably going to expand is I'm going to try and take over all of Ireland. And I want Ulster right here because it's next to a province I already own, and it's the second half of the land bridge between Scotland, which will become important later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and offer an alliance to them, which they will most likely accept. Let's take a look at Castile. Castile is rivaling Aragon, Tunis, and Morocco. Okay. Castile can has some things that can happen to make them quite a big power if they consolidate all of Hispaniola. Let's get a... Let's get... What can we get from them right off the bat? We can get a royal marriage with them right off the bat. That's good. Let's do that. We're going to make them an ally at some point. Papal States. Yeah, we have that mission, remember? So let's get our relations improving with the Pope. Hey, we got a wife. Probably from that Castile marriage. And Ulster has accepted our military alliance. That's cool. I don't think I can... I don't know if I want to marry him. Let's just keep that an alliance for now. I probably will. I might vassal him some later on. National Epic. England gets National Epic until 20th November 1464, so 20 years. Yearly prestige. Lose 10 administrative power, lose 39 ducats. Prestige is so important, you betcha. Nice. That's a good, nice little start there. Grenada and Navarra lining up. Papal States and Austria. Scotland and Brittany. Huh. Okay. Tyrone has a military alliance with Scotland. Wow. Castile and Portugal. That's fine. We're both buddies. Oh my god, so many alliances. Just going crazy here. Yeah, we're already allied with them. We allied with them. We start allied with them at the beginning of the game. So them allied with Castile, and we're also going to become an ally with Castile is a good thing. I can't send it till December 17th. Okay. That's fine. Let's get an alliance with Castile going right away. Royal marriage offer from Ulster. That's fine. Austria. Can't get a royal marriage. Okay, we need to improve relations with Austria. For a while. And while we're doing that, let's consolidate those armies. While we're doing that, let's go ahead and decide where we want to fabricate our first claim. We're getting close to the cutoff here at part 1, but let's get that going. So we're allied with Ulster. They like Clan Ricard and Desmond. Okay. Let's see, what do they got? Who's got cores on what? Let's get out of here real quick. Ulster has no cores on Tyrone. Huh, interesting. Or claims, I should say, not cores. Let's, God, where do I want to start? I almost want to start with Kildare, because then I have a central central province that I can launch attacks from on any of my potential enemies. I probably won't be screwing with a couple of these allies of my little ally here for a while, but I can launch attacks on everybody else that I would need to from here. So let's start getting shady here. Oh, I gotta wait for my diplomat to come back anyway. Castile has accepted our military alliance. Sweet. Oh, you know what? We don't... These transports don't need to be spending our money right now. I forgot to mothball those. Why? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, why are you not out making money? Alright, let's get our Diplo back, and... he'll be back in 2 days. And... boom. Alright. We are beginning to build our spy network up in Kildare. This will allow us to make a claim on their territory by nefarious means. It's part and parcel with the way of declaring a war in this game. Sort of a formal affair. There's certain things you got to go through to do it without getting super penalized. We're approaching the 30-minute mark, it looks like. I think maybe we'll quit here. Again, I apologize that this was such a rushed episode. There's so much more that I'd like to explain in greater detail, but I just had to get through these parts first. And I promise we'll slow down a little bit and explain a little bit more of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And yeah, I would also invite, I love criticism, I love comments, especially from people who are into this game, who know a lot about it. I would love some tips and help along the way. I don't mind that at all. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you again in episode 2. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe if you want to. If not, I don't care. And I'll see you in the next episode.